I go by Mark Boss Martinez. I'm CEO of IE512 LLC out of Austin, Texas. I also own a distribution company known as perfectdistro.com. So we help distribute a lot of artists and music labels across the world.
My name's Jay. Music name, full stage name Jay Brooks. I started doing music when I was about 13, and then I ended up trailing off, still doing school, going to barber school, but always had the passion to do music. It was still there. Fire was still in me.
So besides having the passion for music and whatnot, like what influenced you? I mean, what artist can you say that was out there that you were like, you know what, one day I think I can do that. I think I could be that artist to get myself on that same level.
Well, I mean, first artist had to been Lil Wayne. Grew up listening to him. Grew up off of Dedication 2. I really liked it, like the freestyle kind of method. As I stayed listening to Lil Wayne, of course, he brought in other artists. So I ended up getting connected to artists like Drake. He's a good artist, and from Drake, I started listening to Party Next Door and stuff like that. So that's when I kind of implemented like the melodies and stuff like that. I never was really into doing like the melodic stuff until I kind of heard them, and it kind of inspired me. But I was really just starting off just rapping and freestyling off a karaoke machine when I was like 12 years old. Yeah, so those are the artists right there that really inspired me.
What drives you? What is your passion to want to continue as an artist?
Man, I just like good music. I like when I put something out there and I can vibe with it. And I think the next thing drives me, like just trying to make sure that I don't have the same song match the previous song that I made, and that drives me to go harder. Or if summertime's coming and I heard somebody's song and it sounded like a nice summer vibe, like dang, I want to make a summer vibe, or dang, I want to make a winter vibe, or I want to make something slow like this, or I want to rap in speeds like this, like how they was rapping. So a lot of other artists freaking, they drive me to do more. They drive me to, because I don't ever want to feel like I'm being like too comfortable and being stuck in the area and not getting better. So when I hear something and it's a hit, and it's on the billboards or something like that, I just think about it, like even going back to the Lauryn Hill album, like Apple put her as a #1 album. So I'm just like, okay, so I need to go back, listen to her album and see what made it worthy of being #1. And, these days I just listen to music differently. I don't just listen to it to vibe, I listen to it to learn.
Us out here in the music also, we wanted big features. We wanted to work with other artists as well. Who would you say that you would want to work with? Or who would you want as a big feature on your music?
Big feature?
Like if you knew that this was that one song. See, because in this as an artist, you have to invest into yourself. Because that is the only real way that you're going to get yourself out there. And nowadays, it's through a lot of advertising, through social media, pushing yourself. It's a continuous algorithm that you got to create for yourself. But if you knew that this could create that algorithm for you, what artist would you say you would like to work with?
I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I can say him. I would honestly say DJ Khaled, man. I listened to his story, man. He got a good story. He talk about how people didn't believe in him, and he was a DJ, and how he was coming up, and he started off on the radio, and he had just had to work himself up, and they didn't, people. He just showed me how bad he wanted it. Like he was telling a story about how he was trying to get Bryson Tiller on this to clear a verse or something for him because he was trying to drop his album. So he did as much as drove to the dude's house and was outside the gates blaring the horn to
And you're ready for that.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get this album out. And that's the drive that I like, And I know DJ Khaled, I feel like he's a 100 dude, and that's the feature that I would want, man. Honestly, out of all these artists, DJ Khaled.
You got some new projects coming out right now?
Yeah, I have an album that I've been working on, just needed to get mixed and mastered. It's called 4 Seasons, so I'm dropping season 1 probably sometime early February. And right now I'm about to drop, how I said, Lil Wayne was my favorite artist, so he has a Sorry for the Wait. So right now I'm gonna drop a project, a little small EP called While You Wait, and that's gonna drop here in maybe the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And it's pretty good. It has a nice vibe on it. A couple slow joints on there, but you know, ended off with some nice rapping to get everybody back into it. So yeah.
So you got more projects that you're focused on like this?
Yeah, my whole album kind of goes through, you know, different seasons, different feelings, you know, connects people on different levels. You know, you might be going through something with you know, your significant other or whatever, or you might be over your significant other, or you might find yourself in a time where you feel like you got money but you lose yourself. So it goes through everything throughout the seasons. Season 1's pretty good for basically just, you know, getting a girl. Season 1 is getting a girl, and, you know, before it's, you know, it's the honeymoon stage. So yeah, that's the season 1 right there.
I think you're off to a good start with this, man. And you know, I wish you a lot of luck on this new project you got going on. And if there's anything that we can help do as well to help push that, we're here for you, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you.
Trying to